Hi, I'm Dr. Bunny, board-certified clinical hypnotherapist, and in this video I'm going to share with you the top 5 reasons why diets don't work and what you can do about it, discovered through my work with thousands of clients over the past 20 years. You're about to learn the truth of why diets don't work, and it's probably not what you're thinking, but you must do one thing. You will only have to do it for the next few minutes, and this one thing could be the difference between a life of physical pleasure or emotional pain. You need to stop and take everything that you know about weight loss programs, all of your beliefs and ideas, and throw them out the window. Let's begin with 2 eternal truths about human behavior that will never change. Eternal truth number 1, people always make the best choice they have. The real reason most people struggle with weight is because they think about being thin will be too hard. They think being thin will be a constant struggle, or even worse, that they may suffer through dieting and the weight still won't come off. The biggest problem is that people give themselves lousy choices. They say, I can be overweight and eat what I want, or I can be thin but bored, stressed, miserable, and deprived. When it's put like that, which would you choose? When your choices improve, you'll be amazed at how quickly and easily you begin to lose weight. Eternal truth number 2, people do things for emotional reasons. Why do you eat dessert when you want to lose weight? Why do people smoke when they know it will kill them? Because people do things for emotional reasons, and then they justify it logically. This is why people struggle to lose weight. They think about all the reasons they should go on a diet. I'll be healthier, I'll feel better, and so on and on and on. The problem is that when those logical reasons come up against the orgasmic thought that this is chocolate cake, the diet goes out the window. It's no match. So here are the top 5 reasons that diets don't work. Number 5, diets make you feel deprived. Diets focus on what you can't eat, and that naturally increases the feeling of missing out on something, or guilty if you do eat something you feel you shouldn't. Number 4, your mind thinks of diets as temporary. Usually, diets are seen as a change in behavior until a certain amount of weight is lost, or a reason, like a wedding or a reunion or a party or an event, has passed. What happens then? What happens after those events go away? You put the weight back on. Number 3, diets set you up to fail. Most diets require that you follow a plan to the letter all the time, and when you slip, it's really hard to start again. Number 2, you need constant willpower and discipline. It's impossible to stay focused and motivated all the time, and that causes backsliding or falling off the wagon. And the number 1 reason that diets don't work is that diets are boring. Now let's talk about what we can do about that. There are 2 steps to take to get on the path to permanent weight loss. Step number 1. Have you decided to be slender? Until you make this decision, you will struggle or fail to be thin. Sorry to be so honest, but I owe it to you to be honest. I've never seen one single person, not one, succeed without first making a decision to succeed. Now, if you've decided to be slender and are still struggling to make it happen, there's only one reason. Step number 2, you don't know how to be thin. That's right. You don't know how to be thin. Relax, it's not your fault. Did anyone ever teach you? You see, our habits have more to do with our weight than any genetics. And that's good news for you. To become permanently slim, slender, and lean, you must know how to think and act and respond like a slim, slender, and lean person does. Let me repeat. It's easy to know what to do, but you get results when you know how to do it. Don't take my word for it. Prove it to yourself by answering these questions. When you're stressed, sad, or lonely, Do you have a way to feel better without food? As you're eating, do you recognize when you've had enough food and then stop? Could you list 5 easy and healthy meals that taste really good off the top of your head? If you could answer yes to any of these questions, don't you think that your body would look different? Take another moment and answer these questions. Have you or anyone you know been successful at about permanently losing weight without dieting? How many times will you try losing weight by dieting? How many times would it take to finally realize that it doesn't work? I understand. Really, I do. Because years ago, I always thought that the only way to become slender was to focus on avoiding bad foods I was eating. And I could never figure out why it didn't work. You could spend the rest of your life struggling and fighting to keep your weight down, jumping from diet to diet, always searching for the next miracle pill, but you know that you won't have a slim, lean body until you, number 1, make the decision to be slender, and number 2, learn to program your subconscious mind and your emotions to think, act, and respond like a slim, slender, and lean person. I'm Dr. Bunny, and I'm here to help you lose weight. Please feel free to dialogue with me at lightenupwithdrbunny.com.